So I've seen a few videos online where people have tried to disassemble a Stadia controller, and they seem to have made a complete disaster of it and totally destroyed the controller in the process. So I've had this Founders Edition controller in the drawer for a while, and I thought, why not try and take it apart, see if we can do it in a non-destructive way. So all of the tools that you see below, that's everything we're going to need. So a very small, cannot see it, doesn't focus. Very small flathead. A T7 bit. And we've got a 1.3 hexagonal key here. So first thing you want to do is take your flathead, and if you push it in around about there, you can pry the first clip up. It should open up like that. You come round the side, there's one clip there, pry that one up, there's another clip up here, and then there's another one up at the top. So there's 3 along the side and 1 in here. Same with the other side, just mirrored. So in 1 clip, and same 3 along the outside. It makes some nasty noises, but nothing's getting broken. And then the last 2 clips are in here, so just below the analog sticks. There we go. So that's all of the clips. There's another 2 clips up at the top, but they're handy enough. So that's all of the clips removed. You can see the controller's opened up like that. Next, what you want to do is you take a Stanley blade, and just in, this is a wee sticker, we stuck on section, so you just get in underneath that with the Stanley blade and pop it up relatively easily. And then you take your, where is it? Yeah, your Torx T7 bit, and there's 1 bolt in there holding it together. Just undo that. There we go. Then the whole thing should separate. And there's a wee ribbon cable there, so you can make things easier. Peel back the tape, and then just pull out the ribbon cable. So now the top is off. Then back to the T7 bit. There are 7 screws to remove at this point. With those screws all removed. So now you can see you've got all of the screws out of the way. You now need to separate the circuit board from the case. So there is a clip here, a clip here. It's held the USB-C is located in there, and the headphone jack is located in there. So we pry these apart. I found that if you take the outer clips off first, it makes it easier. And the headphone jack is quite difficult to pop out, but that's it. And now you can access your battery. Now, to remove the battery, take these smaller screws out. And that's how you get your battery out. And that is the battery you want to purchase if you need to replace it. Now you'll see there's a little ribbon of glue. I'm not taking it apart because I don't need to replace my battery, but you would need to just break that to remove the old battery to replace it with a new one. So next, to reassemble, place the battery back in its location, and then pop the two screws back in to the inner holes. We can relocate the circuit board, shoulder buttons, vibrator motors. After we have reconnected the battery. Oh, just vibrated there, must have turned it on. So then just the reverse process to get this back in. Get the USB-C in first, and then clip in the headphone jack, makes a nasty noise, then clip in the sides, that's it back together. Now if you ever wanted to clean around your buttons, if any of them were getting stuck, you've got 3 smaller screws there. didn't work. The D-pad locates. It can only go one way. You can see this bit is bigger than the other side, so it goes in like that. But you can remove all of these buttons if you need to get behind them and clean them for any reason. That's that relocated there. So again with this, just the reverse. I'll locate this in place. You can locate it quite easily with this and this, and then you need to put the little screws back in. And this bit's quite tricky, so I just peel the tape back and hopefully I can get this into place. There we go. I definitely made that look harder than it was, but you get the idea, it's not that easy. So we'll pop our 7 screws back in. And then we can relocate the top cover. If you push down in the back first and work your way forwards, it takes quite a bit of force, but just at one good firm push like that should relocate it back in place. And there, that's it. So the last thing to do is put the back screw in, put the little plastic cover over, and that's it. So that's it back together. It feels exactly like it did whenever it came apart. The only thing is there are a couple of small marks around where it has been pried open. Let's see if it works. So it does work, you can see that. The light is lighting up. But yes, it does leave a couple of marks where it has been pried apart. But it's fully functional, feels the same, and that's it.